Welcome to Memorial Stadium here in Lincoln, Nebraska. The Fighting Illini are 7-1, 5-0 in conference play, and they are on the road today against the number 9 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers, a big-time game in the Big Ten Conference today. You can see Illinois is neck and neck with Wisconsin, tied for the division at 5-0. Illinois is 7-1, 5-0 in conference play, and still is unranked. Nebraska, however, has 2 losses in conference play, so they are 2 games behind Illinois in the standings, but despite that, they are ranked number 9. So Illinois, on paper today, is on the road against a top 10 team. Devin Witherspoon is still dealing with that dislocated elbow, and he is also doubtful for today, so he will be out for an extra game as Witherspoon continues to deal with that lingering injury, so he will be sitting out today. Illinois wins the toss and elects to defer to the second half, so Caleb Griffin will send us off today on a beautiful afternoon here in Nebraska. It's a packed house here at Memorial Stadium, a big-time matchup here in this conference, and Wan'Dale Robinson, the star receiver for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, will take the field. Robinson is one of the best receivers in this conference, if not in the country, and will be an NFL player next year. His quarterback, Luke McCaffrey, has also had an amazing season, and he starts today off with a quick fire to Alante Brown for a first down. McCaffrey quickly fires a screen to Wan'Dale Robinson, and Robinson is up for a 9-yard gain. Nebraska working quickly and firing the ball through the air right out the gate. McCaffrey is going to run into Cornelius Taylor this time, and Illinois stuffs the plug, and that'll be a 7-yard loss. Cornelius Taylor had that huge pick 6 last week, of course, and he has been playing super well of late. McCaffrey, with a man in his face, is going to loft it downfield for Alante Brown, and Alante Brown already has his second first down completion. Jumping ahead now to 2nd down and 5. McCaffrey trying to weave through traffic on the QB run, and he is brought down, so now it's 3rd down and 5. Man in motion, McCaffrey sets up the screen, he dodges a defender, and Shaman Cooper was there to get Jamie Nance in the backfield. Great play there by Shaman Cooper to recognize the play, and Illinois forces the punt. Great job by the defense to bow up at midfield. Isaiah Williams puts on a juke move here as the offense takes the field and picks up 5 yards. Isaiah Williams, after the rough start to the season, has been pretty good as of late, and he will look to continue that today. He dumps it off at the last second to Chase Hayden with pressure in his face, and that'll pick up the first down. It's all about the turnovers for Isaiah Williams. He's been able to limit them lately, and as a result, Illinois has been much more productive offensively. After the Hayden run, it's now 3rd down and 1. Isaiah will keep it on another read option, and he is down at midfield. Great job by Isaiah Williams. It is a loud crowd here in Lincoln, so that'll certainly be a factor today. Isaiah Williams rolling to his right, is going to fire downfield, and Quentin Newsome is there for the deflection. That ball was underthrown off Isaiah's back foot, and he was lucky that wasn't picked. Williams keeps it, and he's going to pick up another first down. The run options have been effective today. Isaiah Williams has 3 of them already, 2 of them for first downs. Now Williams drops back, and he will dump it off to DeLayvin Campbell, and Campbell is able to get the first down. And this offense is looking very good. They are getting the first downs when they need them. Armstrong will get it on the screen, and that's a 5-yard reception. Now jumping ahead, it's 3rd down and 4. Can Illinois convert again? Williams calling some hot routes at the line. He's going to have a man in his face, and he's brought down in the backfield. That's a sack, and it's Nash Hutmacher there to get to Isaiah Williams. And this Nebraska defense is very good. They are one of the best in the country, and you can see there is just nobody open on that play. That is outstanding coverage. Couldn't do it any better than that, and Isaiah Williams has no choice but to take the sack. Illinois will set up the field goal for Caleb Griffin, and he knocks it through 47 yards like it's nothing. And Caleb Griffin continues his fantastic senior season. And Illinois is out to a 3-0 lead here on the road. McCaffrey will keep it on the option, and he's dancing around traffic. He breaks a tackle, and he is down for a 19-yard gain. Luke McCaffrey matching Isaiah Williams with the QB runs today. He's going to keep it yet again, and he's got another first down. A huge hole as he's brought down from behind by Tariq Barnes. Luke McCaffrey can move, and he can throw. He is a deadly quarterback and, frankly, an underrated run. However, that time, Cornelius Taylor again gets him in the backfield, so now it's 3rd down and 9. 2 great plays from Taylor today. McCaffrey is going to loft one to a wide open Betts, and Betts is going to be down around the 10-yard line. Xavier Betts got open and converted for the first down. Nebraska hands it off to Morrison now, and Morrison picks up 8, and they are threatening. They are now at the 3-yard line. McCaffrey out of the gun is going to pick up a block, and he's dancing around, and he's at the goal line, and he fumbles the ball, but they rule it a touchdown. They ruled that a touchdown as McCaffrey fumbled the ball, and it must have been recovered by another Nebraska player as McCaffrey fumbles there, and it was recovered, and they ruled that a touchdown. That doesn't look right to me. David Deal is going to challenge this. And after McCaffrey fumbled it, number 15 picked it up right just outside the goal line, it looks like. And they say the call stands. I don't know about you, but I don't think that was a touchdown. Might be a little bit of home cooking there. Either way, Illinois will have to deal with it. They are down 7-3 now as Kyron Cumbie gets to the outside, and he is going down the field. He is brought down past midfield. Kyron Cumbie with a great run there, and he sets up the offense with some great field position. Illinois doing a good job of responding to opposing teams' rallies as of late in the last few games. And it's runs like that and special teams that really help Illinois to soften the blow. Armstrong gets the quick fire from Williams, and that's a first down. Williams has looked very good today. He's going to keep it this time, and his momentum will bring him forward for a 6-yard gain. And that'll do it for the first quarter. These two teams going at it. Both teams playing very well. The defense is playing well. And we will open up the second quarter now. 2nd down and 4. Illinois looking to get into the red zone as Williams fires to Cumbie. And that's going to be a first down. Great throw from Isaiah Williams. It's now 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line. Hayden gets the ball and he runs into a defender. And that's a 1-yard gain. So now it's 3rd down and goal from the 4. This is a big play here. Williams calling routes at the line. He's going to run into defenders, and he's brought down. It's a 12-yard loss. Luke Heinrich there to get him in the backfield. And Isaiah had a man open right there at the pylon on the right side of the field, but he just couldn't get it off quick enough. And unfortunately, the dam broke so quickly there up front, and Isaiah couldn't get the ball off, so Illinois will have to settle for the field goal. It's still only a 1-point game. McCaffrey keeps it on the ensuing drive, and that's an 8-yard gain. Luke McCaffrey now with at least north of 30 yards rushing today as Sevion Morrison gets the handoff, and Morrison picks up the first down. Nebraska likes to send a lot of men in motion. They continue to do it here. Morrison gets a hole over the middle, and that's a first down. Nebraska on these last 2 drives has been able to move the ball effectively. 3rd down and 4 now as we jump ahead. McCaffrey facing pressure is going to fire it off his back foot, and he hits Robinson. And Robinson breaks away and scores. Touchdown, Nebraska. Wandale Robinson comes back for the ball as McCaffrey fired it off his back foot, and he just broke a school record. My goodness, Wandale Robinson is already having an early impact on today, and you can see Daniel Edwards was right on him, but Wandale came back for the ball and was able to break free. It's now 14-6. Wandale Robinson is going to be a problem if Illinois continues to not put their best man on him. Kyron Cumby is going to take this kickoff return, and he looks like he's got room, and he does. Kyron Cumby, coast to coast for the third time this season. Touchdown, Illinois. Once again, this team responds. It's Kyron Cumby, it's the special teams, and they just continue to do it at the right times. Deal is going to send out the offense. He wants to go for two to try and tie this game. It's going to be a handoff to Hayden, and Hayden is able to get across the goal line, and the 2-point try is good. How about that? In the flip of a switch, Illinois has just tied this game. It's now 14 apiece. Wandale Robinson is going to get the carry this time, and he stiff arms a man down to the ground and picks up 20 yards. Are you kidding me? Wandale Robinson, he broke one and then just absolutely destroyed Darren Robinson there, and Darren Robinson is down bad after that one. He's not going to want to see that one in the film room next week. Luke McCaffrey keeps it, and he's brought down in the backfield by Keith Randolph. And Keith Randolph had enough of seeing those Wandale Robinson stiff arms, and he decided to sack McCaffrey. He's going to fire it over the middle now for Betts, and Xavier Betts picks up 8, but they are short of the first down. Great stop from this defense. And it's been a dogfight so far today. Nebraska, however, doubling Illinois in total yardage, but Illinois has been able to keep this game tied. It's a handoff to Hayden. Hayden picking up some blocks, is going to get to the outside, and he picks up 9. We are now at 2.5 minutes to go in the half. 2nd down and 1. Williams is going to roll to his right, and he's going to be sacked. Isaiah Williams is sacked for the 3rd time today. It's Ty Robinson this time. And the offensive line has not done the greatest job of blocking today. And that's a 15-yard loss. Deal is not happy. Isaiah Williams has got to get rid of that ball too. It's not entirely on the O-line. And that's a big loss right there. 3rd down and 16. Williams with pressure again, and he's sacked for the 2nd play in a row. My goodness. Scott Frost's defensive front is just bullying Illinois right now, and Isaiah Williams has taken his 4th sack. Furtis Brown, the right guard, just got beat. Hugh Robertson will have to punt it out of the end zone, and Demarion Houston's going to return it, and Nebraska's going to get good field position out of this. A 16-yard punt return. And the Cornhuskers start with a ball at the 33. McCaffrey looking to throw. He's going to loft it into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Alante Brown hauls it in the back corner on Marquez Beeson. And on the first play of the drive, Nebraska strikes a 34-yard touchdown pass. And that was on Marquez Beeson. You do not see that very often, especially this season. Beeson has been a lockdown corner, and Alante Brown got the best of him there. Chase Hayden gets the carry now as Illinois has 1:30 to go. They have 2 timeouts, but they are now down a touchdown again. Hayden will get to the outside and picks up a 1st down, and he's across midfield. Illinois quickly getting past the logo here, and the clock is running. 2 timeouts in Illinois' back pocket as Campbell gets the ball, as Isaiah Williams got rid of that at the last second. What a play from Isaiah Williams. Trying to avoid these sacks, and that was a great pass at the last second to hit Campbell in stride. 2nd down and 9 now. Williams is going to fire it quickly to Campbell again, but Campbell's going to be brought down in the open field. That's a good tackle there from Nebraska, and that forces Illinois to call a timeout. So 3rd down and 8. Illinois is just on the cusp of field goal range. They're going to try to at least get a shot at the end zone, though. And they're going to be able to convert here with a quick strike to Kyron Cumby. And that's a 1st down. A 15-yard reception. Now Illinois is in the red zone. 30 seconds to go. Williams is going to throw to his right, and he's got a man in the back corner. It's Kamari Thompson. It's a touchdown. Kamari Thompson with another huge touchdown. He only picks up touchdown receptions when it matters most. And this was another big one. Nebraska in zone defense, and Kamari Thompson is able to haul that one in the back corner of the end zone before the safety got there. What a throw, too, from Isaiah Williams. And just like that, we are tied. Illinois punching back. And they have matched Nebraska with these huge plays. And we are 21-21 as Nebraska tries to do something here towards the end of the half. Alante Brown is going to get the first down there. So Nebraska with one timeout is going to try to at least get in the field goal range here, but they don't have much time. McCaffrey slings it to the outside for Morrison, and he's brought down in the open field by Tariq Barnes. Nebraska is going to try to rush it to the line of scrimmage, and the clock's running out. This will be the last play of the half. McCaffrey just dumps it off from Morrison again, and that'll do it for the end of the half. We are 21-21 at halftime. What a game this has been. Both teams playing very well. Both defenses with some big plays. Both offenses with some big plays. And this has just been an all-around great football game. Nebraska, of course, edging out Illinois with the passing yards. They also have rushed better than Illinois. But despite that, Illinois has been able to keep this one close. And it's those big special team returns from Kyron Cumbie. One of them to get him across midfield to set up great field position for a touchdown. And then, of course, the big kickoff return touchdown that Cumbie had, his third on the season. And that's a big reason why Illinois is in this game. It's 21-21, and they get the ball to start the second half. Hayden gets the 9-yard rush, and it's 2nd and 1 now. Williams is going to loft it downfield, looking for Kamari Thompson, and it's incomplete. Great coverage there by this Nebraska secondary. They are one of the best in the conference. 3rd down and 1. Hayden is going to try to get to the outside, and he's brought down in the backfield. A stretch run by Hayden, and Nico Cooper and a couple Huskers got into the backfield and stopped him. You don't see that very often against this Illini running game. But this Nebraska defense was able to do it. After the screen to Alante Brown on the ensuing drive, it's 3rd down and 9 now. McCaffrey, believe it or not, has yet to throw an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 9. They're going to try to set up a screen, and McCaffrey fumbles it. It's going to be recovered by Nebraska. And fortunately for them, they hang on to the ball. But that was a deadly hit. That's Seth Coleman that broke through. And the screenplay, that one was broken from the get-go. Great stop by the defense. The offense now back, and Isaiah Williams is going to get another first down run here as both teams trading off good starts in the field position offensively, and Illinois is already across midfield. With pressure again, Isaiah dumps it off for Cumbie there, and Cumbie gets 9. Isaiah Williams, despite taking 4 sacks today, has still done a good job for the most part of getting the ball out quickly. Chase Brown gets the pitch, and he weaves around through traffic, and that's a nice run there from Chase Brown. That goes for 20. Chase Brown, of course, had a great game last week against Iowa, and he looks to continue it today. Play action. Williams lofts it out for Chase Brown again, and Chase Brown is down, and he can't quite get the first down, but it's 2nd down and 1 now. Chase Brown with a couple nice plays there to give Illinois a huge chunk of yards. Hayden gets the handoff this time on the draw, and he picks up the first down. Illinois is on the verge of taking the lead in this game for the first time since early in the first quarter when it was 3-0. Williams looking to keep it on the read option. He's brought down in the backfield. Nebraska was all over that. Delancey III read that like a book, and it's 3rd down and goal from the 10. You figure Illinois is going to look to throw here. Williams snaps the ball. He's going to look to his right, and he is just going to have to get rid of it. Great coverage once again downfield by Nebraska, and that'll force Illinois to settle for a field goal attempt. Caleb Griffin puts it through, but Illinois has retaken the lead. It's 24-21, and there's 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be a pitch to Nance there from McCaffrey, and Jamie Nance is down, so it's 3rd down and 2. Can this defense force another big stop? McCaffrey is going to loft it to the outside for Nance, and Nance breaks free downfield, and he's brought down. I couldn't tell if that was a screen or not, but Nance was able to break free on an odd-looking play, and that got Nebraska a huge chunk of yards. McCaffrey keeps it for 9, and it's 2nd down and 1 just like that. Morrison gets the handoff, and he converts. So now Nebraska is inside the red zone on just a few plays after Illinois had him stopped 3rd down and 2 with a chance to get off the field. McCaffrey rolling out to his right, dumps it off for Nance again, and Nance is able to get 9 once again. Nebraska continuing to work quickly. And with Illinois sending the safety blitz, McCaffrey fires to the end zone, is deflected away from Prince Green. Prince Green there with a nice deflection in the back of the end zone. He was draped on his receiver, and great coverage there. So Nebraska will have to settle for the field goal. They opt to settle for the field goal on 4th down and 1, and they put it through, so we are tied once again. These two teams exchanging punches, going back and forth all game today. Williams is going to pitch it out for Hayden, and Hayden picks up 4, so now it's 3rd down and 4 on the ensuing drive, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Illinois is tied 24-24 on the road against a top 10 team, the defending Big Ten Conference champions. This would be another huge win in the arsenal for Illinois if they can pull this one off. Williams fires it quickly, looking for Luke Ford, and Nick Henrich has his first deflection of the game, and that's a ball that probably shouldn't have been thrown. Williams is lucky that wasn't picked. So after that play, Illinois has to punt it away. We jump ahead to 2nd down and 10. Morrison gets the handoff, and that goes for nothing. Great stop by the defense. So it's 3rd down and 10. Can the defense get off the field? They're going to do a draw for Morrison, and Illinois is all over it. Shamon Cooper there with the stop. We go back to the offense now, starting with the ball at the 36. Williams is going to keep it on the read option, and that's 8 yards. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this game. It's been a dogfight all day. Some great football played, and Hayden is going to get across midfield. Illinois has done a little bit of everything offensively. They've had a handful of big plays. They have run the ball effectively. They have gotten the ball out quick. And Williams has yet to turn the ball over. He keeps it again for another 8-yard rush. That's one aspect of the game today that Illinois has been good at, is those read options and Williams keeping the ball. A quick dump off to Hayden picks up a 1st down, and now Illinois is in business. Illinois would like to at least get a field goal out of this. Williams is going to dump it off for Chase Brown, and Chase Brown's going downfield, and he picks up 7. So now Illinois is in field goal range. 2nd down and 3. It's going to be yet another read option. Williams picks up a huge block there, and he is down for a 1st down. Nebraska has not been able to stop the read option. They've not been able to contain Isaiah Williams today, and Illinois continues to exploit that. 1st down and 10. It's the give to Chase Brown, and Chase Brown jukes and picks up 8 yards. The run game has been effective. 2nd down and 2 now. Illinois is trying to carefully orchestrate a touchdown on this drive. However, off play action, Williams has to dump it off for Hayden at the last second, and he's brought down for a 4-yard loss. Williams was lucky to get that one off, and it backfires on Illinois. 3rd down and 6 now. Williams is going to fire to the left, and it's incomplete. Armstrong was in double coverage, and the secondary from the Huskers is able to break away another pass. But Illinois will settle for the field goal, and it's good. Caleb Griffin, 3 for 3 today with field goals. McCaffrey on the ensuing drive gives the draw to Morrison, and Morrison is breaking away from a handful of Illini defenders, and that is a 1st down. We are now officially in crunch time. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Nebraska down 3 is going to get across midfield there after that 11-yard run by Jamie Nance. Which defense will come up with a huge stop? Cornelius Taylor blitzes and Wandale Robinson breaks away from a tackler. He stiff arms a man and breaks away again. Wandale Robinson in the open field has just been deadly. He has broken numerous tackles, and that's a huge gain. And just like that, Nebraska's at the 16-yard line. McCaffrey, with all time to throw, is just going to have to fire it out of bounds. Great coverage there from Illinois. Can this defense keep Nebraska out of the end zone? Robinson comes on a blitz, and McCaffrey's going to fire it to the end zone, and it's almost picked off by Eddie Smith. Oh, McCaffrey fired the one off his back foot, and Eddie Smith almost had it. That would have been huge. It's still 3rd down and 10, though. Illinois has to at least force a field goal attempt from Nebraska. They set up a screen for Hickman, and Hickman is brought down. Great job by this defense. They come through again, and Nebraska will have to settle for a field goal. Illinois is going to call a timeout with the clock running as Deal wants to get the ball back with ample time. We'll see if Nebraska can put this through. This one is short. Snap down kick is up and good. Nebraska ties the game. 1:50 to go. This would be another marquee win under David Deal for this program if they can pull this one off. 1:46 to go. Illinois has 2 timeouts. Williams dumps it off quickly for Chase Brown, and Chase Brown picks up 6. Illinois opting to go for the short, quick plays, the easy checkdowns, and they have avoided big turnovers today. Isaiah Williams continues to exploit with the read options. Illinois working methodically. Williams pitches it for Chase Brown, and Chase Brown is across midfield. 1:18 to go, and Nebraska has not been able to stop this formula. Illinois just running the ball. Short, easy, quick passes, read options from Isaiah Williams, and it has continued to work all game. Chase Hayden picks up 8 yards. We are now under a minute to go. All Illinois needs is a chance to win it with a field goal. Illinois is letting the clock run a little bit here, as it looks like this is a very conservative approach by Illinois, and that's not what you want to see. Chase Hayden goes down for a 3-yard loss, and the clock is running. Illinois hurries it back up to the line. They still are not in field goal range. You have to at least get yourself in field goal range. Isaiah Williams is going to roll to his left, and with a man in his face, he dumps it off to Hayden, and Hayden is able to get up and get the first down. But it looks like Hayden was down on that play, and he is going to be taken out of the game. So we will update you on that situation. Illinois has to call a timeout now, and we will get to that later. But for now, Illinois, with 19 seconds to go, has 1 timeout left. They are still just barely outside of field goal range. Chase Brown gets the carry. He's got some nice blocks, and he is up for a 9-yard gain. Illinois is now in Caleb Griffin's field goal range. The clock is running, and they call a timeout with 2 seconds. Maybe not exactly what Deal wanted, but they have set up Caleb Griffin with a chance to win this game. Caleb Griffin has been rock solid all day. This would be a 47-yarder. This is for the win to knock off number 9 Nebraska on the road and remain undefeated in conference play. Snap down, kick is up. That ball is tailing, and it is no good. Caleb Griffin misses the field goal, and for a second that ball looked like it was good, but then it started tailing, and we're going to overtime. What a game we've had today. My goodness, Illinois now will try to look to rebound after missing the potential game-winning kick. You don't see Caleb Griffin mix kicks that often. But Illinois will have to continue to bow down. This has been a fantastic ball game. Both teams deserve to win this game, frankly. This has been a great one. Nebraska will open up overtime, and McCaffrey fires it out of bounds. This Illini defense has played extremely well today, and they have not let McCaffrey beat them in the passing game. McCaffrey will pitch it to Sevion Morrison, and Morrison puts down a stiff arm, and he's brought down. That only goes for 2, and it's quickly 3rd down and 8. Illinois trying to at least hold Nebraska to a field goal. McCaffrey with time to throw. He fires it over the middle for Brown, and Brown is going to be short. This defense comes through again. Now Nebraska has to hit the field goal. Illinois, of course, will still have time to respond on the next possession. They hit the field goal, and it's 30-27 now. And if you saw, Hayden had a strained shoulder, and he's going to be out for 3 weeks. So that's going to be a big blow. But for right now, we're in the thick of an overtime game. Illinois now with a chance to potentially win the game or tie. Isaiah Williams breaks away from a defender, and he is up for a 6-yard gain. Isaiah Williams with some huge rushes today. And Illinois looking to continue the offensive game plan that has worked all game today. Chase Brown gets the carry now in Hayden's absence, and he picks up 3. Illinois will have to rely on Chase Brown to carry them through in the run game. It's going to be a handoff to Brown as he gets the first down on 3rd down and inches as Isaiah went under center. It's now 1st down and 10. Illinois is, of course, looking to get into the end zone. They will go as slow as possible as long as they can get in the end zone. Williams is going to try to keep it. He could have pitched it out, but decided to just hang on to the football. 2nd down and 4 now from the 7. The give to Brown, and Brown is to the outside, and he's up, and he is down just outside the goal line. That's a 1st down, and Illinois can smell blood in the water. They are 2 yards away from winning this game. Into the goal line formation, Isaiah Williams. He's going to back out of it and go from the gun. Chase Brown in the backfield. The give is to Brown, and he's in! Touchdown! Illinois walks it off in overtime, and they beat Nebraska. What a football game today. Illinois with their 2nd overtime victory this season. They defeat number 9, a top 10 team on the road, and Illinois continues this magical run. They have won 8 straight games. They are 6-0 in conference play, and they have a chance to go to Indianapolis. Illinois has knocked off the defending Big Ten champions and effectively knocked them out of Big Ten championship contention. What a game this was. Luke McCaffrey, Wan'Dale Robinson, and these Huskers played very well today. I don't think Nebraska came in today expecting an unranked team to match them on the field play for play and be in a dogfight into the very end. The unranked Fighting Illini are now 8-1 and undefeated in conference play. It's unbelievable how this season has played out. Settling now into the stats, Isaiah Williams, 17-23. He had a touchdown, no interceptions today. Isaiah was very good, especially in the ground game too. McCaffrey, 18-23, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had nearly a 200 passer rating, which is very good. McCaffrey was great today. He also was effective on the ground. He had 49 yards, which led the team. Sevion Morrison wasn't as deadly as I would have expected today, but Nebraska did throw the ball a lot around. Chase Hayden is going to be injured, unfortunately. He is out for the next 3 weeks, but he got 17 for 76. Isaiah Williams had 31 yards. And Chase Brown had 9 for 63 and a touchdown. Chase Brown averaging 7 yards per rush. He has been great in the absence of Hayden. Illinois loves to see that depth at the running back position, and it's certainly been on display in the last few games. Hayden and Kyron Cumbie had 4 receptions each to lead the team. Kamari Thompson, that lone reception he had today was a big touchdown in the back corner of the end zone. That was a huge play right at the end of the first half. Alante Brown led the Huskers in receptions. He had 7 for 79 and a touchdown. He was very reliable today for McCaffrey. And Wan'Dale Robinson, 4 for 90 and a touchdown. He was a beast, especially in the open field. He had 57 yards after the catch, and he put down some nasty stiff arms and broke free from some tackles today, and he certainly made a highlight reel for himself. Nick Heinrich defensively for Nebraska. He had a deflection, a sack, 3 tackles in the backfield, and 10 total tackles. What a huge day for Heinrich. He also did well against us last year. And now defensively for Illinois, Cornelius Taylor, the true freshman, continues to play great as of late. He had a sack, 2 tackles for loss, 5 total tackles for him. Shimon Cooper had some big tackles as well. And of course, Kyron Cumby, 263 yards total returning today and a touchdown. That was a difference in today's game, if you ask me. Kyron Cumby and the special teams has picked up as of late. Illinois, of course, outrushing Nebraska. Nebraska outpassing Illinois. No turnovers for either team, and Illinois just barely won the time of possession battle. You can split hairs all you want, but Illinois did everything you can to make a difference in today's game and pull out the W. Kyron Cumby gets player of the game. He had 4 for 40, and of course that kickoff return touchdown. Tariq Barnes defensively, he forced a fumble on McCaffrey at one point. McCaffrey and Nick Heinrich will be the players of the game for Nebraska, and this was a great one. And look at that, Illinois is finally ranked. They are now number 17 as they beat a top 10 team on the road. And this team deserved to be ranked for at least a few weeks now. I'm happy to see them ranked, but they still have a ways to go in the polls. Chase Hayden, unfortunately, as we mentioned, he will be out. A strained shoulder, so he'll be out for the next 2 games against Purdue and then the big one against Wisconsin in a couple weeks. And that's a big loss for this Illini offense, as Hayden has been so good this year. But the good news is Chase Brown has been effective in his absence, and that's why Illinois was gloating this running back depth going into this year, because injuries happen. Mike Epstein went down last year for a game or 2 at the end of the year, and Chase Brown came in his absence, so Chase Brown will do it again. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This one was a fantastic game. Honestly, one of my favorite games of the entire Dynasty to this point. There were no turnovers by either team, no sloppy play. It was just great, fantastic football all around, and Illinois pulled out a huge dub on the road in a hostile environment against a top 10 team. I just don't want to take for granted how great this run has been for Illinois. 8 straight games in a row. David Deal has this program on the up and up. This team has played so well. It's just they've just been overshadowed by the national media for having that embarrassing loss to Missouri at the beginning of the year. But this team really deserves the national spotlight. They are at least a top 15 team, in my opinion. And don't worry, there's some big-time matchups to go moving forward. And once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next week, we will do recruiting update number 2. It'll be the last recruiting update of this regular season before the off season. And of course, in this recruiting update, I will cover the other standings. We are now late into the season, so this stuff is important. I'll cover the standings, the Heisman race, and the conference championship and playoff contenders all around college football. So very important stuff. Once again, Illinois now 8-1, 6-0 in conference play. Their best start to a season since 2001. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's been a great ride, and it continues. And I'll see you next week for recruiting update number 2. See you guys then.